Alright guys, another Amberlynn Reid video. What I really ate to get to this size. Okay. What I ate today, episode 4. Let's see here. Immediately thumbs down. 20 pounds. I'm talking like you're a diet coach. It's like an arsonist teaching fire safety. 10-year-olds should not be dieting. 10-year-olds should not be over 200 pounds. Exactly. Well, let's get into it.
To another What I Ate Today video. So before we get started, hey guys, welcome to another What I Ate Today video. So before we get started, I have a few things I would like to say. One, every single thing that I eat is A, better, and B, less than what I ate to get to my heaviest at 572.4. Two, I am taking things that I learned when I did outpatient, and I'm also taking things that I'm learning from Noon, where I'm counting my calories. I'm taking everything and trying to put it all together and do what works best for me. So far, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm not perfect. My meals are weird and random. Like my first meal isn't even a breakfast. Third thing is, I'm counting every single calorie that I need in the Noon app. I will not be talking about calories though, because it is triggering for me. Not in the sense of like, oh, talking about calories is triggering, but it's triggering.
So basically, all the things that she's combining for her to lose weight, if she's not counting calories, then whatever she's using doesn't really matter.
When I sit there and count on my calories, and then people tell me I'm wrong, even though I'm right. I learned how to read a nutrition label and everything about it at the age of 10. Not many 10-year-olds can do that. 10-year-olds should not be dieting, but regardless, my goal is to allow myself to eat more moderation.
I guess that's where that comment came from.
I just have to stay on my calorie goal. So I actually just ordered my first meal. Yes, my first meal will be from takeout, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so my first meal, I got Arby's. So this is the only thing that I rarely ever get from there. I get the crinkle fries.
Why is she eating fast food if she's on a diet?
Literally my favorite fry. And then I get the French dip sandwich.
I don't know. Maybe you're running out of things to eat when you're fat that eventually stoop down to eating Arby's. No shade, Arby's.
Which is just red, roast beef, and I think provolone cheese, wrapped a piece.
The meat looks almost gray.
Obviously with the dipping sauce. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is what it looks like. And then you just dip it. It's honestly so freaking good. So I think what would be fun is showing examples of what I'm choosing to eat now versus what I would have eaten in the past. In the past, I would have easily gotten 2 of the sandwiches and 2 of the bread. Without a doubt.
How does this make it any better?
But they did not give me a straw, that's okay. So I'm gonna have to drink it like this. In the past, yes, I would have gotten a Diet Coke, but I also would have gotten either a milkshake or some type of dessert. This time, I did not. So when it comes to calories...
So she's just saying that she's just eating more? I mean, eating less?
On a day Alright guys, it's time for the next meal. I'm going to be making some chicken sausages with some veggies. So first things first, I am going to cut everything. So I'm just going to cut it in slices here. So I'm also going to have some Brussels sprouts. But I'm just going to take some and cut off the edges and cut them a little smaller. So I'm just taking off the ends like this type of piece. And just make them a little smaller like that. I'm also going to be cutting up some broccoli and cauliflower.
I'm using the steak knife to cut everything
off the stem because I don't like the texture. I like the taste. It's the texture I don't like.
Why did you cut the stem much smaller?
Slice some mini peppers.
She's cutting wrong.
Some scallion, which some people call
supposed to tuck in her knuckle.
I cut the tips of both like that. I'm going to keep them pretty big, so I'm just going to be cooking them with the rest of the veggies. I'm actually going to have one more. Alright, so I'm gonna spray some ham.
That's too much.
Add everything at once besides the green onion. For seasoning, garlic salt, black pepper, tapatio, and some minced garlic. So I'm just gonna let this cook a bit. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna add some corn and my green onion.
This
Now I'm gonna let
looks
this
interesting,
all cook
to be
down,
honest.
and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, so it is complete. Also have some cottage cheese and a little bit of mustard on the side. That's so good. I love a bunch of veggies just cooked together. I'm also drinking water, which this is my second water for the day. So right now I'm eating chicken sausage, veggies, and cottage cheese. What would I have if I wasn't on track? I already know.
The fuck?
Cheesecake Factory. So what I would get from there would be their artichoke crab dip, which comes with like these little hard
That's just
things
creepy.
that you, like dip in the crab dip. And
But you
I'll
always
also
cover
get
it in
the
like
fried
glitter all
macaroni
the time
cheese,
too.
and for my actual meal, I would get fried Korean chicken, which comes with rice, a little bit of veggies. It's really good, and I know for sure for dessert I would get Ben and Jerry. If you don't know what Ben and Jerry is, I'm sure everyone does. It is like a pint of ice cream. Do keep in mind I would order all of these things, but I wouldn't eat every single last bit of it, even when I was off track. I'm the type of person who likes to have stuff of a lot of different things. I am very wasteful with food, and I know that's like a very, very, very bad habit, and a habit that I feel guilty about. So
Wasteful.
I would have half of the fried macaroni and cheese. I would have half of the crab dip. I would have half of my actual meal, but I would eat the full Ben and Jerry for sure. Choosing this and cooking this at home, which is literally just a ton of veggies and some protein, genuinely is such a drastic change. So I'm gonna finish this. There's actually a vlog clip I need to film because I want to talk about something, so I'm gonna go do that. Alright, it's time for our next meal. If I was off track right now, I'd be having like a ramen, some chips. I always need something sweet when I'm off track after I eat anything salty.
This is such a strange video.
For me during those moments. So I'd probably have like a Heath bar and a Snickers. Since I'm on track, I'm having a Diet Coke and an Amy's Pesto TV dinner. So it's just one of these. It's the pesto tortellinis. These are so freaking good.
It's all processed.
This is one of my favorite TV dinners. So highly, highly recommend. Alright, you guys. So I'm about to have a snack. So keep in mind that I do eat similar things, whether I'm off track or on track, but it's about the quantity. So when I'm off track, I order a lot of takeout. When I'm on track, I order less. When I'm off track, I eat a lot of sweets, and when I'm on track, I eat less. I have a massive sweet tooth. I learned in
Yikes, king size too.
Multiple dietitians I've had in my life. I need to allow myself to still eat these things, because if I don't, I'm never going to succeed, because by telling myself, no, I can't have that, it makes me want it more. And when I want it more, and I keep deciding, that is when I'll have 3 of these at once instead of just 1. So it's just a little almond joy. If you guys have never had one, it is coconut with almonds on the inside and chocolate on the outside. So what I would be eating now instead of this would probably be like a massive bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Alright, you guys, so I am done eating, but I want to do something I've never done before. As you guys saw, I mentioned everything that I eat today versus everything that I would eat on a day where I'm off track. Here is everything that I ate today, and now I'm going to pop up over here everything that I ate on a day where I am off track. So the reason why I chose to do this is because in my last Let's Talk, someone said, show us what you really eat. And I've been hearing this
finally.
To career. Amberlynn, you're fat.
The choker, look at this here. What the hell is all that?
For a reason. Why are you only doing these what I ate today videos when you're eating like a normal person? I just want to say I have in the past done off-track videos, but they do not make me feel good. They make me feel horrific. I don't see the point in it. Doing on-track what I ate today videos, it's like a continuous reminder through the day of like, you're going to stay on track, and it feels good. So filming off-track videos feels bad. Filming on-track videos feels good. So I'm not eating.
Like I can see the reflection of her moving back and forth here.
Eat chips, salami, probably an ice cream bar. So that's why that is added on the off-track day. Is every single day like that on the off-track day? No. But there are a large quantity of days that do look like that. I want to be as transparent as possible, so I thought doing something like this would show transparency. Not only that, but it shows like really big improvement. I know people see me eat Arby's and they saw me eat candy today and they're probably like, bro, like how is that on track? Showing
It's
what
not.
I ate today versus what I eat off track shows like, oh wow, she actually did make a really big adjustment.
Can you stop?
So anyways, let's just get into food for thought.
That's what I'm telling you.
If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? I look at my day and I don't see anything that I want to
Get rid of all the Arby's and candy.
really good, but if I had to choose, I would have had Arby's for dinner and I would have woken up and had like a normal, good, decent breakfast. Was there a moment today that you were about to fall off track that you stopped yourself? There were a couple where I was like, oh, I should just order again for the day. I have those thoughts frequently, but I've gotten a lot better at saying no. And I was successful in that. I ordered my one takeout and that was that. Do you consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you. Why or why not? I do. And I think me talking more about, okay, so this is an on-track day versus this is what I would do if it was an off-track day, it made me realize that more and more. Because sometimes I can beat myself up thinking, oh my god, I had candy, or oh my god, I had Arby's. But like, girl, you need to stay in moderation lane because you fail if you don't. Again, I don't want to repeat myself, but there's a science behind it. It's like the more you say no, do not have something, the more you do.
Yikes.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next one. Bye.
Wow, that was really the whole video. Okay. Let's look at the comments again, see if there's anything new.
Hey guys, welcome to another What I...
Oh, she still has this dice thing here. A gambling problem. You learn, okay, whatever. Okay, here we go. Only you would consider eating candy, fast food, and frozen TV dinner a successful day of eating. Yep. Being on track and losing 1 pound a week at 500 pounds is diabolical. Yep. Eats Arby's for first meal. I don't see anything that I want to improve on, right? One minute in. I'm eating better than when I was at my heaviest. Doing what works best for me. I'm not perfect. Talking about calories is triggering. I can read a nutrition label at the age of 10. I'm allowing myself to eat in moderation. Yeah. Yep. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This episode really wasn't really that good. I'm gonna have to blur her eating and everything like that. So, but that's it. Bye, y'all.